Hi, my name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production, reporting to you from Layritz Park in Victoria, BC. Thank you for tuning in. It's the District 7 Little League semifinals for the minors, the 9-10-year-olds. We got Layritz Little League going against a real tough squad in Lakehill. Layritz is the number 2 seed coming out of round robin play and playing against Lakehill, the number 3 seed. This should be a good one, folks. This has been a great tournament hosted by Layritz. And that's sure fun to see these 9 and 10-year-old future stars play. Layritz versus Lakehill. Play ball. And top of the first, Bird on the mound. Runners at second and third, and Chang is going to rip this ball the opposite way. And he's going to knock in a run. Runners on the corner with nobody out. And runners at first and third. Moore is up to the plate. Bird with the delivery. And Moore is going to go the opposite way as well. And he's going to knock in another round. Still the top of the first. Runners on second and third, and that is Horseman up at the plate. He's going to sharp grounder, and it's just going to get through. That'll score 2 more runs, and Horseman in with a stand-up double. Layritz just opening us up 5-0 early on. And then we head to the bottom half of the first inning, and that is Marcus up to the plate, and he takes this Chang offering, and that is a nice pickup there by Lamberton. Stomp on the bag for the first out of the inning. Diaz steps up the plate. Ooh, he's looking to bunt, and there's one out in this inning, and that Chang is going to deliver, and Diaz going to take this ball. He's going to hit a grounder, and it gets right through. And getting things going for Lakehill is Nestia. Then Elias next up to bat for Lakehill. Runner on first, 1 out. Chang with the delivery. Elias will hit this ball sharply. Crump picks it up nicely over to second for the force out. That's 2 outs in the inning. And then Reggie at the plate, 2-0, 1 on. And Chang with the delivery, and Reggie is going to hit this ball. That goes sharply off the ground. That is a 2-hopper right over the Kane with a great play, taking the force out. That'll retire the side. And we move to the bottom half of the second inning. Still 5-0 Layritz, and Chang with the delivery. 2 strikes on Spencer, and that is a beauty of a ball for the strikeout. Then Chang would hit Douglas. He's on first. Next up the bat is Gino, and Gino is just going to take a slice at this. That's going to make its way through the infield, and Renton's going to round second, and he's heading to third. He's in standing up, and in with a nice single is Gino. Runner would score on an attempted pickoff at second, and the next batter would take this Chang offering. He'd rip it. Crump with a nice pickup. Fires over to first for the out. Runner held at third. And 2 outs, runner at third, and Crump with the delivery. This is a sharp hit ball the opposite way. It will get through. That will score another Lakehill run. 5-2, Lakehill climbing back in this ball game. And then Chang, he says enough is enough, and with 2 strikes, he is gonna blow a heater inside, and that is for the 3rd strike. And I'll tell you what, 2 runs for Lakehill. They're back in this thing. And we head to the top of the 3rd, and that is Crump up to bat. And Bird with the delivery. Oh, and fighting that off the inside pitch. That was Crump, and he gets a clean single. That's a start things off here for Layritz. And Lamberton up next, and Bird with the delivery, and Lamberton right back to Bird, and he takes the force out at second. And that's for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Chang up to the plate with runner at first, 1 out, and Bird doesn't want this thing to get out of hand. He throws a nice pitch. Oh, and that's a good piece of hitting right there, but that's picked up by Renton. Over to first. What a play right there by Douglas, and he fires it back over to third. Check that runner that's coming over. But I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic play by this young man. And with a runner at third, 2 outs, it's going to bring Moore up to the plate. Bird with the delivery, and Moore gets a piece of this. That's going to go right to Bradford. That is the 3rd out of the inning. Retires aside. That's a clean inning for Lakehill. And Layritz would add another run in the top of the 4th, move to the bottom of the 4th, and Chang with the delivery. And there is Kane, picks it up nicely, and over to first for the first out of the inning. And this defense of Layritz continues to shine. And then Chang with the delivery. And there's a nice hit right here, but that is going right to Crump, and that's a great pickup. And Crump with a wicked throw right over to first for the out. That's a great out right there by Crump. That's a beauty of a throw. But then Chang would walk Spencer, and up the bat that's Bradford. He's going to hit this. That's a hard shot right over to Moore. He fires it over, not in time for the speed for Bradford. And over at second and safe is the runner. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Greco is going to get a piece of this. This is going to drop down out in right field. And that is going to score a runner, Bradford, over to third. And then it's safe at first. That is Greco. Then Chang facing Teddy. And Teddy with a nice hit. He gets down dirty on that. And that takes a bad hop. And Gerhardt picks up 1 run in to score. Gerhardt with the throw. It's coming at the plate. Oh, it's safe at home. But Margaritas spots the runner coming in second. And there's a throw. And what a tag by Crump. That's for the third out of the inning, but not before Lakehill gets 2. And after Lakehill would make the push to make it 6-5, Layritz in the top of the 5th. Layritz would put 4 more on the board, making it 10-5. And then in comes Horseman, and Horseman rears back 2 strikes, and there's a strikeout for this young man. And then next batter, Horseman would continue to rack up the Ks. Oh, he throws some heat. And that is for the second strikeout, 2 outs in the inning. But this young man, he's not done yet. He's got 2 strikes on the batter, and he throws another fastball, and he strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down for Horseman, heading the top half of the 6th. And Renton on the mound for Lakehill. That's Margaritas up to the bat, and Margaritas would just absolutely pound this ball. And it gets over everyone's head. It's heading all the way to the wall, and with a stand-up double with a fine piece of hitting is Margaritas. And you know what? Here, coming around, he's going to score on the run. Layritz had another run, 11 on the board. And Margaritas would steal third. Then Gerhardt, he's going to dig this well, put it in a no man's land. Another run to score. And he's going for 2 is Gerhardt. Gerhardt in at 2. Oh, and he is thrown out for the second out, but a run does score. What an arm by Ronald, a center fielder. And we move to the bottom half of the 6th. Last chance for Lakehill. And that is Horseman on the mound. Horseman's going to throw a nice pitch, and that is a good bunt right there. But there is Lamberton right over to Kane. That's for the first out of the inning. And 2 more outs, and Horseman just trying to keep his composure and get this thing over with and move on to the finals. But here comes Horseman with the pitch, and that's another number, and that goes right to Lamberton. And there's Kane. Geez, that looks something familiar right there. And 2 out, 12-5 for Layritz. And the last at bat. And this is a nice throw, and now just bounced right over Horseman's head. But there is Kane, and he'll walk this himself. And they have just punched their ticket into the finals with a date against Central Saanich, and they are going wild. Make this a final, 12-5. Great game. 2 big innings for this Layritz squad. Lakehill played fantastic, but it was Layritz day today, and that's the way it ended. You got to love this. Tomorrow, Layritz is going to face off against a big surprise in the tournament. Central Saanich has done a really good job against big opponents. Another great display of baseball from these little leaguers. Remember, this is 9 and 10-year-olds, and they're playing like big leaguers. Get out in the community. Let's support events like this. My name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the field.